Enough of the show and fanfare. Let me show you how to build this thing in 3 simple steps. First, we're going to need a materials list. The best way to get a materials list is by blowing up your vehicle. Now we should have enough stuff. This is a complete list of everything you'll need to build the rock crawler. Now let's get started. You're going to want to go to your tab and get the small car jack. And next we're going to go over to floors, go down to medium, and grab a 6x4x1. And we're also going to use the 8x4x1. Put that down back there. We're going to need the 4x4x1. Put that there, and then grab another 8x4x1. We're going to push this all the way back as far as we can. So it's barely on by just one stud. Then we're going to grab a 12x2x1. And we're not going to put it on the lowest layer, but we're going to go up by 1 layer. And then match it with that 4x4, but scoot it back 1, 2. We put chests on that later. Let's go to the other side and do the same thing. Matching what we just did. Not on the bottom layer, but up by 1. Nudging it back by 1, 2. For the final piece, you got 2 options. First, we can go down to chests, and we can add this fantastic piece down here. We're just going to put that on the very front, and we're going to just hang it on by 1 stud. The other option, you can go over here to toys and grab the 4x2x2. Put that on the front. That's easier to snap the front drive tires on because you can use the snap feature. But I like to have 6 extra slots. For step 2, let's go ahead and grab the starter shack bed, and we're going to put that as far forward as we can, right behind the front chest. Now let's add the small driver seat found under toys, and then controls, small driver seat. We're going to put it directly behind the bed, but you're going to nudge it 1 towards yourself, not quite in the center, because we have to leave room for the balloon next. There's a small pocket just to the right of the driver's seat. We're going to put the balloon in that. Next, let's go ahead and go to Toys, Controls, and then just grab the medium powered engine. We're going to put it directly behind the seat with a larger end facing forward. And now my favorite part. Fire! Go to Toys, go down all the way. We're going to grab a small jet here. We're going to put 2 directly on the bottom of the chest, not on the bottom of the wood, just the chest. And then we're going to do the same thing on the top. Scoot them forward to where they're just barely hanging on. Let's go to the back. We're going to put 2 on that small flat spot that we created earlier. You're going to have to nudge it around to get it to fit. We do have to change the channels on some of these. Let's go ahead and select channel 2 and 3 for the back ones. And finally, we're going to go to the bottom 2, and we're going to select channel 1 for those. Don't worry about the upper 2. Those are already set to what they need to be. Let's start with some storage. Let's go to furniture, chests, and let's go to a simple chest. We're going to put 2 of them on the back, push them back as far as they can go, side by side right in the middle. This front one's optional. If you want to put it just behind the jets, you can. It'll overhang the bed by 1 tile, but that's fine. Let's add some tires. Let's go to Toys, Controls, Large Powered Tires. Then we're going to put it back as far as we can. And we're going to put it down as far as we can. It'll just be hanging on by 1 stud. Take a peek here. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Back as far as it can go, and down as far as it can go. Note that you should take a peek, make sure they're both just hanging on by the corner there. At the front here, we're going to go ahead and grab some large turnable tires. These are just a pain. You're going to go up as high as you can to where it doesn't quite attach, and then when it does, then go down 1, 2. And then you're going to go to the front, just till it attaches, and then go 1, 2. Put that on there. It'll fit right in the middle of the chest. Same thing over here. Once again, we're going to go up as high as we possibly can, go down till it just attaches, then down by 2. Check the front, just attaches, 1, 2. If you ended up using vehicle base 1 from vehicle parts instead of that front chest, you can just use the snap feature to get the front tires on. Let's add 5 more chests. Let's go to furniture, storage, and then simple chest. We're going to put it right on those running boards, the 12 by 2 by 1s. Do note that when you're putting these on, if you put them directly behind the tires, if you have to break the tires off and then put them back, you have to break these chests. So I do recommend on that side just shoving them over by 1. And on the other side, let's go ahead and add 3 chests. Back as far as you can get it. So these have got to just be really tight or else they don't all fit. Second to last thing, make sure that your tires are rotating in the correct direction. You'll have to grab out your wrench if you are in survival. And then we can put it on the ground. That wraps up today's video. I thank you very much for watching all the way to the end if you got here. Also, if you want some more great content, go check out Kaboom 2084. Bye.